Let's go. Welcome back. One day night. Hope you're having a lovely Monday night. Opponent's playing with 1d4. I'm going to play a King's Indian or Grunfeld. Looks like it's going to be a Grunfeld playing this first pre-moving here on this lovely. Did I say that already? Day night. Having here. Okay, here, pre-moving here. Didn't quite get that pre-move. My opponent's playing pretty quickly. But the idea here is to get in this, to get in this c5. Trying to weaken this diagonal. Removing c5. Opponent's not going to take. Opponent should probably put the bishop here. Okay, stepping off the diagonal. Also, maybe this pawn could be a weakness. I was going to say, see if I can provoke this, but I don't know if that creates any real threat at the moment. My bishop way over here. Just this. Opponent's having to think down about 20 seconds. Yeah, grabbing here. That's a knight takes. Oh, sorry, pawn takes. Bishop takes, giving up the bishop. Opponent gives up the bishop pair. I still have a bishop pair. Knight isn't doing anything too interesting. Can the queen come here with the idea of sliding over somewhere to the king side? Maybe not. Maybe not. This is a weak pawn though. We'd have to take time to defend. And maybe this works. Slide over here. Yeah, let's go for it. Bobby Fischer was a big fan of long queen moves that like kind of went all over the whole board. Opponent's having to think. Yeah, I think this is the idea. I want to bring the queen here onto the king side. Okay, my opponent hasn't castled yet, but has already spoiled their castling right to the queen side by moving this rook, so more than likely castling. Sticking to plans. My opponent defends the pawn. Okay, now I don't have this, but I do have this. Queen was here. Queen's here. You can't attack immediately. Knight. Okay, the bishop can drop back, though. Instead of all that, my opponent goes for this lovely rook lift. Lovely indeed. I set the queen forward. I was playing a bunch of chess earlier this morning, and I had found some nice rook lifts, like rook lifted up to like its 5th rank, and then sliding over. Very satisfying. Alpha Zero was playing in that fashion. Yeah, let's go after this rook. Oops. Where's the rook gonna go? Or is the rook gonna go back? Rook's gonna drop back. Now I'm gonna go after this bishop is loose. Maybe queen goes forward. I could have also considered queen takes here, but then rook takes, and then this pawn is a bit loose, and then this, you know, gets a little shaky too. Okay, when it steps out of the attack, play something like this. I can play something like this. Bishop has to go back. Or what about this? Going after the rook. The point of this move is, though, it attacks here. So I will take time. Push this pawn. And then either consider this or this. I think this makes sense. However, this does block the bishop. My opponent goes after the queen. Queen's got to go somewhere. Where's the queen going? Queen's coming back here. Coordinating on the long diagonal with the bishop and the rook. This is defended, so we may see this rook come here as well. Makes sense. Rook here. I have a nice 30-second time advantage now, and material's still even. And both kings are fairly safe. There are no weaknesses here. There are no weaknesses here. But time will come into play. Opponent just plays this e5, going after the queen. Well, queen comes forward. This is the only move to save the queen. Unless I'm missing something. No, this is the only move. I didn't have this or this, or this. And now there's no... A move ago, there was 3 pieces hitting this pawn. Now there are no pieces hitting the pawn. And I can't take with the bishop because the rook, the knight, and the rook defend. What can I do? Rook lift. We were just talking about rook lifts. I'm going to lift this rook. I'm not threatening to take here at all, but I am, you know, considering doubling. And yeah, queen... Where are the queen squares? Queen can come using arrows. Queen can come here. Queen can come here. Here. I have to defend this bishop, so queen's going to come here. Let's G. Oh. This is not a move. The knight may come in. Yeah, this is probably the way. The knight's going to come in, but then can I grab this pawn? Sacking the exchange, but it's not even sacking the exchange. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers.